Hi, YouTube guys. I put on my glasses today. How do I look? Better? Or not? With my glasses on? Put my swag on? Another video. Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about I got my certificate in life coaching from Center of Excellence, a diploma. So I'm excited about that, and I want to share what I cherish the most, what I'm grateful the most about the whole process. Let's go. Numero uno. Number one is the mere process of studying. Getting up, knowing that I will study. I just enjoy the process of studying. So while studying for getting this diploma, I learned how to learn. So I learned active recalling, and I didn't know that before. So that's the number one thing that I learned. That's what I did every time. I would bring my papers here, I read them, and then underline the most important words, write them down in my notebook, and then try to recall what I read, as I was, in a way, like I was giving a lecture to someone. So that was really nice. And I was doing it on this balcony. So I was doing it on this beautiful balcony surrounded by it's summer now, still summer, and it was summer while I was studying, and I'm still reviewing. Summer, hot air, it feels nice, for a change. Even though it was some days were burning hot, I enjoyed just being outside, surrounded by plants, studying, and just focused on it. I would do Pomodoro method for 50 minutes. So I would really, that's the part I like the most, is getting into flow, and not thinking about anything else, just being part of the process, being part of studying. So I don't know, it brought me so much joy, and it's still bringing me so much joy. I keep saying, oh, this is great, I'm so grateful and joy and everything, but it is true. What else? Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, and when I would finish studying, and I learn it well, I can recall it well, it gave me a sense of accomplishment, so I could see the results of my studying immediately. That's also a big deal. Numero number two. Number two is the exercises and the reflections from the course. I really enjoy them, and I still do. I still do them. They help me a lot to learn about myself, and also learn about my family, because I was doing it with my family members. Woohoo! That was a great experience. But honestly, and now on top of my hand, the ones that I remember the most were values exercise, belief exercise, about learning styles, about making plans, smart goals, plans for 6 months, 12 months, etc. And belief, did I say that? Yeah. Yeah, that's all I remember now, but I still do them today, and I still do them with my family members, and I would love to do them with my friends. And while doing them, I learned so much about myself, and I'm still learning. This is what's beautiful about life, the whole process of learning about yourself and self-actualization. It never stops, and you are never there. That's thank God for that. We work on becoming self-actualized, but I don't know if we ever do. And as one of my favorite writers, Serbian writer from my country, Vlade Tajordic, said, we are never mature enough. We as human beings, we never mature completely, and I agree with that idea. That's we always grow and grow and grow, as children do, and that's a beautiful thing. The second part is what I wanted to say is through learning about myself, I could accept myself more, and I found out about my true core values and my beliefs. But the values of exercise was pretty important, and my types of intelligence. So I also did that exercise with my family members, and with that understanding of yourself comes acceptance and love and what else? Acceptance, understanding, acceptance, forgiveness, love. And I also learned about my family members, and I realized the more I understand myself, then the more I understand them, the more I understand how much I love them and how much they are special, how much, yeah, how special they are in my life. Yeah, okay, that's it. Numero three, the process of writing. Maybe it sounds a little bit weird, but just having a pen in my hand and writing things down, it just feels part of me. I was always fascinated with words, and my my aunt that passed away, um, she was the first person in my life who taught me the first word in English, and she's a big reason why I became an English teacher. And she taught me, I remember she taught me the word cat means, what cat means in my language, Serbian. And it was fascinating for me, like, wow, this word means that. Just I don't know, it's kind of weird. Just I was always intrigued and fascinated by the words and meaning, and I still do, like the sound, their sound. So the writing, just writing on a piece of paper and expressing myself and writing what I learned, being part of that process, that's a big deal for me. And yeah, process of writing. Oh yeah, and writing it out on so I can post it online so other people can read too. Yeah, that's also a special thing, yeah. And then making videos about it. Número 4. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Número 4. The support from my family. I really don't like sharing about my goals and what I have achieved. I mean, I do after I achieve it, but in the process I don't like sharing, because I believe that the words have the same energy as actions. So if I share and tell, oh, I'm gonna do this, or blah blah blah, then I don't have the energy to do it. So I am careful who I share my goals with and my plans with, and I tend to not share with anyone, even my family members. But from time to time, when I reach a milestone, I share it with them, and just the support they give me, and encouragement, it means a lot to me. And I truly believe I won't be here without my family. I wouldn't be able to do it. I am lucky to have a beautiful family like I do. I mean, I do. Yeah, my dad, my mom, and my sister. And what else did I want to say? Yeah. I also learned that from Sigmund Freud, that and I also believe in the same thing, that words have the same energy as actions. So words are powerful, quite powerful. And yeah, I also believe that the way that by showing my family members that what I did, I also give them a good example for them to do what they love and share it with me. So it also make our bond stronger. And I give a good example, and doesn't matter, I mean, if they follow or not. Just I would like them to be happy and do what they love to do, as I do my best on learning about what I love to do. Número 5, right? 5. The value I got from the course. I was thinking about which course should I do and which website, like where should I do it. And my good old friend ChatGPT told me, it told me about Center of Excellence. So I was like, okay, thinking about contemplating. I like to think thoroughly before I do something, analyze, and I think logically as much as I can, and then I make a decision. So the value that I got, I paid for annual membership, and I just want to share. Just doing this one course is valuable enough for the annual membership, and the practical knowledge I got from the course, how much I can apply it and learn about myself and my family members, it doesn't have any value for me. I mean, so much more valuable than money. And I would advise and also the customer support, customer service, their support was amazing. They replied to me. I had only one question, one issue. They helped me resolve that issue, and then later they asked me, how's your studying going? Which I love that part. I love that detail. They asked me like, oh, how's... Then the chat ended. I couldn't reply. No. But I appreciate the effort, the consideration. So yeah, the value. And I would advise anyone who wants to try a Center of Excellence at the courses they make, they can. I would encourage everyone to try and use my link below. Number 6, incorporating what I learned from the course with my wellness journey in the past 5 to 6 years. So after after the end of 2019, 2020, I think everyone had a difficult period for the last 5 or 6 years, but it was challenging for me, like going abroad, working abroad, losing the job that I love, relationship, 2-year relationship, losing that, coming back home again and losing kind of losing myself, I guess. And I guess thank God that's the reason. Losing yourself is as everything else in life. Most of the things I realized are a paradox. So if you want to find yourself, you need to lose yourself first. And I want to say, incorporating what I learned from the course with my wellness journey and my experience, as I said, losing the job, the relationship, coming back home, then my family members being sick from COVID and everything, and then going abroad again, coming back home again and again and again. It's been difficult for me, and I realize it's also a blessing from God, and to find myself, to work on myself, and what I learned from my own experience and from teachers such as Dr. K, Alok Kanoja, people like Andrew Huberman and David Goggins. They helped me a lot, and incorporating from what I learned from the course, my own experience and their guidance and their teachings helped me a lot. I have a dynamic mind, so I like to incorporate things from different areas of life. I think I learned that from Dr. K, that I think I am a Vata type of a person. Now you can see from my elongated face. What else did I want to say? Anything else? Yeah. So I like to incorporate what I learned from different areas of my life and putting things together, and I think that's what I excel in, because I'm interested in many topics. So just putting things together, what I learned from the course, my own experience from the teachers, and other areas of life that I learned, like my spiritual path, my learning about psychology, and incorporating all of that, my fitness wellness journey, and that's what I cherish a lot about the course, because I could realize something that I couldn't before, like this something that I learned from life coaching, I can connect it with this and this, and then everything connects and I am ascended. Okay. Number 7, one of the most important things is just being able to work on my dreams, to work towards towards to work on the path towards the path of self-actualization, on my wellness journey, my spiritual journey, just learning about myself, just being able to do that, being alive, and grateful for that is a big part of what I cherish about the course. Just the ability to work on my dreams, and to, even if they are not my dreams, I am they are, I mean, the process of self-actualization. But even if I miss my dreams, I have the ability to miss them. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna be a life coach, who knows, maybe, but I have the opportunity to um, to discover, right, to discover who I am. And that's one of the best things about this course. Number 8, really awesome. Making videos. What's this on my hair? Okay. Making videos. I have been teaching English for the last 11 years. I feel like I'm reading my CV. And I love conducting classes, preparing lectures, and talking to people, yapping, blah 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 blah. So I always had a dream to make YouTube videos, you know. And I was always, how can I do this? I was always thinking, that's a big deal, and I have to do a lot. You have to prepare. How can I do it? I was overthinking before. I always wanted to do it, but I just think it wasn't the time for me to do it. But I just making videos, learning. I hope, guys, this is okay for you. I'm still, this is like my 3rd video or so. What? Learning about how to write scripts and what to say in the video, and making it simple. Not editing for now, guys. I'm sorry if I don't know if anybody's watching or not. If anybody will watch, but I believe people will, even if 1 or 2 people, as I said in previous videos, they find this helpful. I did enough. Making videos part. Yeah. Number 9, the diploma moment. Diploma, when I got my diploma. It's getting dark here, guys. I hope you can see me in my glasses. Diploma, when I got my diploma, I got a sense of I'm sorry if I'm being mistaken, if I'm using the wrong word. The Stoics would say enhedonia, right? Enhedonia, as the feeling of accomplishment, or feeling of, you know, getting things done, accomplishing. And I was like, whoa, I had a big urge of energy, and maybe is it adrenaline, or I don't know, just like this feeling of anhedonia. I think this is what we as human beings should strive for, towards this path, and getting this feeling, how would you say that, doing something that is valuable to you, and doing something of excellence that is challenging and brings resilience, and this feeling of oh, I finally did it. And you can do this in simple things in everyday life. It doesn't have to be like doing a course and getting a diploma. I also found that I got that feeling from like going to the gym, and the pump, like, oh, and like, or cooking a meal, and like, wow, I made a great meal. It was a little bit challenging, but I did it. Or even simple tasks, you can find this feeling in simple tasks and flow. Even one session of studying will give you this feeling. And when I got, it was challenging for me, and I spent some time on studying it. And when I got the diploma, the course, and I got the diploma, I was like, yeah, this feeling. That's the moment what I cherish. Number 9. And after I got the diploma, it was also sadness. I got sad because I realized it's the end of the process, and I was thinking, I want to go back into that process again of studying. I was like, oh no, is it over? I want to study again and share what I learned, write about it, make videos about it, because yes, I find true joy in this, and finding, being able to work on this goal of this, on this path. Like, I found that this is quite valuable for me, because it holds my core values of helping others. By helping myself, I also help others. Helping others and being able to guide them towards their path of self-actualization, and and helping them reach solutions towards their goals. That's a big part of who I am. And I realize I wanna go back to that, to being myself, and that process of studying and just studying, and that's because it brings me towards where I can apply my knowledge. So yeah, I was sad about because it's done and I can't back. That's why I'm making this video. I wanna go back to the process, and that's what I got. Those two feelings, anhedonia and sadness. And number 10, before it gets too dark. Number 10, gratitude. The most important thing, gratitude. I'm saying like the most important thing. All of these things are quite important to me. I don't want to say this or that, but all the things, all the 10 things I mentioned, are really hold great value for me, and I don't want to measure them and say I'm contradicting myself. Gratitude, honestly. Without people in my life, I wouldn't be able to do this. This sounds like I'm getting a Grammy, but really, without God, being blessed by my family, having a beautiful family, having support from my mom and dad and my sister, and being there, because of them, I am who I am today. And of course, my effort. I don't want to say it's not, but I want to say first gratitude. Center of excellence, and then people such as Dr. K. Alakanoja and Andrew Huberman, David Goggins, and other teachers in my life, my students. I believe you can find teacher in anyone, and you can be grateful for anyone, because we are all teachers to each other and students. We all are there to learn from each other, but those are the most important people I will mention. And just gratitude to being alive and being able to work on my dreams and do what I love, and just by the grace of God, I'm here to do that, and I feel grateful and lucky. And that's it. I don't want to blabber too much about it. I mean, that's it. That's all I want to say. I'm getting orange. Ooh. And that's it. Thank you for watching.